What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Big Country. And we're back with more from the album The Seer, which is to say, as far as I can tell, I went through all the bonus tracks that were included in the expanded version of the folder for Steeltown 1984. So yeah, I had prematurely started The Seer, the album, previously, I think about 6 reactions ago. And so yeah, we're back now. The first tune was Look Away. And we're back now for the title tune, which features Kate Bush. Now, people did mention this to me because I'm going through so many different deep dives and because I've recently been ill, which, as you can probably tell, I'm still recovering from, though I do feel much better. I just slipped my mind, so when I prepared it to do in this reaction batch, I was very excited. It was like, oh, that's right, I cannot wait to hear this. It's not a collaboration I would have ever predicted. Not that there's anything that would have led me to think that, oh, that's not likely to happen. But it's just not two artists or groups that I ever would have thought of collaborating. But I'm very excited to hear how the two different voices may sound together and the way they integrated Kate into one of their tunes. So yeah, the idea of a seer, someone who has perception not only beyond most of their peers, but perhaps extra sensory or in other ways not available to most people. So whether there's a preternatural understanding to it, lots of different cultures have concepts about seers or people who can perceive things not detected by others. So I wonder who the seer is and what role they may play for the people in their lives or in their life or for their wider society, or if it might be someone set against a larger society because they can perceive a direction that others can't. So curious to hear what it'll be. Let's find out. This is from the 1986 album The Seer, the track of the same name by Big Country featuring Kate Bush. Sounds like a sailing song. put as much emotion into guitar work as Big Country. It's like part sea song, part Celtic tune. Country sonics with Kate's voice. It's such a genius idea. What just happened? Oh, what? Is that, so it just rolls into the next tune? Is that what that is? Oh man. Either that or my tune cut out short. Now I'm looking on Discogs, so there aren't track listings, at least as it's shown on the master release for the album. So, but that was 5.5 minutes. So I'm assuming that was the proper tune, and what we heard was actually a roll into the next tune. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if somehow the version that I'm working with was truncated in some way. Nevertheless, as I said, it's a genius idea. Kate Bush, her powerful, audacious voice, in conjunction with the rich sonic tapestry that is the Big Country sound, which, again, there's been tunes I've heard which are in what I would, call their wheelhouse, but there's also been other tracks where they've gone beyond any notion I had of a group that, admittedly, I've known of, at least through one or two tracks for a very long time, but ultimately, the rich sonic atmosphere of a Big Country tune mixed with Kate's vocals is a very great idea. And once again, Stewart sounding fantastic as well. So, a cool tune, and one that, I'll need to listen to some more to get a sense of. But, some interesting, tidbits I caught here and there. So, I am curious. But ultimately, the sonics, including that euphoric rising section with it had almost like a quasi-Celtic feel to it. It certainly, for a lot of the track, had a maritime feel, a sea song type of feel. And there were lines that I did, like the storms come crashing down, and it sounds like, okay, so we're talking about being at sea, and it was something like going aground. So I felt like there was maybe some specific references to seafaring episodes, but I'm not quite sure what was happening, and I don't think that was the extent. I think there was more involved, or at least it was multi-leveled. So either way, really cool tune. Love hearing Kate on one of their tracks. Looking forward to the rest of the album. As I said, I think there's at least one remix. I think it's or extended mix of Wonderland. So at some point we'll go back and hit any of the remaining alternative versions on the extra tracks that I had, or with the extra tracks I had associated with the Steel Town album. But as I said, I was excited to get back to this, and even when I was thinking that, I wasn't remembering that it was a track featuring Kate. So that was a cool quirk. Do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.